The Helena City Commission is holding its second discussion tonight on the future of the police department's school resource officer program. The meeting began at 5 o'clock. The issue has drawn strong opinions from those who want to maintain officers on campus and those who want to redirect the funding to other services. MTN's Jonathan Ambarian reports on some of the experiences those who have testified have had with SROs.
As the City Commission has taken public input on whether to change or eliminate the Helena Police Department's School Resource Officer program, one dividing line has been between people who say they feel more secure having officers on campus and those who say a law enforcement presence creates a less welcoming environment. Claire Bryan supports keeping the officers in schools. She says in 2016, her daughter reported she was assaulted by a fellow student. She says a non-contact order was put in place, but that school leaders were limited in what they could do to keep them apart. Bryan says she felt more comfortable having her daughter return to school because of the presence of an SRO.
It was very nerve-wracking to have them attending school together for the next 2 years. But knowing that there was a school resource officer there who knew exactly who the two kids were, could monitor the situation, and respond pretty quickly if there ever was a problem was very reassuring.
Bryan said she also worked with SROs in her former job as a child protection specialist, and that she believes some issues in school will have to be handled by law enforcement.
I am absolutely pro getting more social workers, more counselors in the schools. I definitely think that's could be beneficial to the students, but I also really feel like the school resource officer has a very special role that a social worker can't do.
But not everyone in Helena schools has had the same reaction to SROs. During the first public discussion on the issue earlier this month, the commission heard from several former Helena students who reported negative interactions with the officers.
A vast majority of the students that I knew who were sexually assaulted or experiencing other kinds of abuse were staunchly opposed to trying to ask any SROs for help.
Not once have I heard the tone change since I've been in high school. Indigenous youth don't find SROs helpful.
Advocates opposed to SROs say the officers are responding to issues that should be handled by counselors or other types of services, and that many students, particularly those of color, have been penalized excessively.
Our idea is that we would rather see funds go towards preventative measures that would allow people to have the support where they don't necessarily have to be in those situations that they're then being policed for.
In Helena, Jonathan Ambarian, MTN News.
Again, tonight's discussion began at 5 o'clock. You can find information on how to join the online meeting on our website. The commission is not expected to take any action tonight, but they are scheduled for a vote at their meeting Monday night.